Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 3 of Ladies Driver, where I am going to be the ladies and the driver, and effectively the ladies driver. Welcome to riding with me, and thank you for joining me on this fun ride. Let's take a look at what we're going to do today. Figure it's probably a good idea to check daily events out. I'm going to just quickly, again, just gather some points. It's always nice to do that. Let's get some of these credits here. We're going to, obviously, now you already know what I'm going to do, don't you? So if you guys have been watching regularly, you know that the DS Automobiles, DS E10s, is a nice, sturdy little car. It's not such a little car actually. What it is a really good car that has reasonable speed, and it also has great stability. There's a moment of silence over there trying to look for whether I can hear any music or not. I don't know. We're just going to record this and then see how this translates into, once the recording is done, because God knows. Alright, we're just going to go through this stuff. Okay, we did some 360s, we had 2 knockdowns, and now we're going forth. But this is not a very good way to use nitro, so I'm going to change that. And we're going to get some nice barrel rolling happening here. It's just the one barrel roll that happened. Nitrous bottle. Shockwave. We're doing a good perfect run over here. Another shockwave. And this guy just came right into my way and unfortunately got knocked down. This is how I function, as a driver on asphalt and in life. Really, it's not so important to really knock people down at all in order to make progress. So I really strongly recommend just focusing on your own thing. So I mostly just do my own shit, focus on me, and just try to be as reasonable and focus on my own skills, my own driving. Nothing else is as important. And looks like we finished well. Alrighty, some folks are still racing. I think we did great. This is again not a car that's considered super speedy, but we did very, very well. I think we gathered enough of points, so we have 4,000, 6,000, 8,000, 10,000 and 12,000 credits, and that was a round well done. Let's see, do we want to watch an ad? Okay, let's do it. Always good to triple our points from 2800 to, oh god, what is this? Going to decrease the volume because, of course, there is another woman waiting to be rescued by a man. I am not going to tap to start at all. Everyone is just... So this guy is so creepy. Like, little bit I feel like the guy at the bottom with this bouquet is actually creepier than this burglar. The burglar is like, okay, I'm just going to smile and bounce over there. But this guy, he's like, I have flowers and I'm gonna have sex tonight. Look at those eyebrows. What a creep. And of course, the woman is standing on one leg because that is a very stable structure. And just like, I am so scared. Yeah, she's just stuck between the devil and the Dead Sea, to borrow good Christian reference, I guess. Alright, so enough of pointless commentary about a game we have neither played, but we have watched this thing for no good reason for much longer than we actually needed to. So we're going to shut this. And we have earned some extra points. We have tripled our total credits. So now we have 8,400 credits. Excellent. Well done. Okay, what else do we need to do? Okay, fine. Thank you, Asphalt, for making a big deal out of demonstrating all the credits that we have earned. We've performed a whole bunch of knockdowns too, so that was nice. We got some solo rewards. Okay, that's the same thing. I would actually like to, at this point, just go to the multiplayer, and I think it is important to just play some multiplayer races. I just want to finish, playing 3 of those. It just seems like a good thing to do. What car are we going to use here? That's the car that we're going to use here. It's the Mercedes-Benz, the AMG GTS. It's the Silver League. Yeah, we recently moved from the Bronze League to the Silver League, so we made some progress over there. It's ranked 2232. I think this is in multiplayer races. It's obviously helpful if you have a car that is of like high ranking, because there's other players that are going to be there, and they're going to have cars of different rankings. I don't know, do I recognize any of these guys here? Yeah, some of us we just see each other pretty often, because there's just the same group of people sometimes that you bump into. We're waiting for other players. I don't recognize anyone yet. Don't know anybody. Yep, I am an Indian rider. Oh god, how nationalist of me. Yeah, that was a joke. I'm definitely not nationalist, because what the hell is up with borders, man? I don't understand this shit. Okay. Wow, that was an interesting ditch to fall into. So strange, I don't understand this. Okay, so we are doing very, very, very poorly right now. Everyone else seems to be much ahead of us. Let's see where they are. Oh, they're right here. They're not that very much ahead. So we might be able to catch up. Let's see. Gonna aim for a nice barrel roll, and we got a nice knockdown. These unfortunate things can happen from time to time, but it's important to always maintain your composure and get back so that you can minimize any damage, and you can also maximize your chance of recovery. We might not be recovering very well, but at least you want to continue to not let those kinds of losses of time take over the rest of your game. Because sometimes when that happens, when you lose composure, you have already lost the game. So it's important to stay calm, stay focused. We are going to spin and get a nice nitrous boost, and we have finished very, very poorly over here, you guys. This is okay. So we played 3 races, and this has just been really, really, really terrible. Unfortunate. Oh, we've even won some reputation for our club from that rubbish race. Oh god. So let's see if we can do better the next round. The idea is you want to earn 5 cups. We earned only 1 out of 5 cups. So I'm gonna try. Actually, let's see what tokens we can gather. I believe we have. Oh, so we played any race. Thank you very much. And then we have also 1 reputation for our club. We have 4 more daily goals to complete. Upgrading your car, claiming 2 more car packs from the shop, play daily events, play multiplayer races, and purchase at the Legend store, as well as apply import parts to a car and play 3 special events. So we have a lot to do if that is what we want to do. But actually, yeah, why not? We should go back. So we finished playing 3 multiplayer. Did we? Did we finish 3 multiplayer? I think not. Let's take a look. How can I have forgotten already? What is going on over here? No, we played just the 1 multiplayer race. This was the first multiplayer race, Pooja. Oh god. Yeah. Okay. So that was really not very well done. What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? That is really the best car that we have there, but I am going to try Devora Sport. Let's see if we can have better speed. Yes, it has great speed, has okay kind of handling, and also okay kind of nitro. So the idea is to then yeah, we're gonna have to take advantage of the acceleration, and yeah, then just focus on making the most out of the speed of the Lotus. It's a sports car, so you know it's going to give you some good speed. Let's take a look at where everyone else is. What kind of cars do they have? The DS. Okay. We're waiting for the people at the Saka race. Saka. It sounds to me like the male version of Saki. In my head, I already went, oh Saka, Saka, re, Saka, Saka. And then I hate myself for singing that song because what kind of a song is that? Yeah. Let's see how this car works. I mean, I'm just going to try and get 3 daily events done. 3 multiplayer races. We're gonna spin and we're going to get some nice, very very nice 360 degrees over there. Nitro shockwave. Alright, let's see. We're doing all right. I mean, this is not the best at all, but we don't have any lead whatsoever. We're currently at 4th place. And let's see where we're going to go. I would actually just focus on just gathering nitrous bottles and just continuing to gain speed. It has reasonable acceleration, but there's just so many bends over here that sometimes you have to just drift, and sometimes drifting can take away from time. So just gathering more nitrous bottles over here. Just trying to find the most sensible route. All of these seem to be fairly equal, and we've finished at 4th place. This is not a very good place to finish at. We're smack in the middle over here, but we did increase our ranking by 9. All right, that is not very much, but it is okay. We have 2 out of 5 cups which is our target for these multiplayer races. We don't have a super powerful car. It would be really nice if we had one of these. Oh my goodness, we are very very close to having the Acura over here, but if we got the Acura, it would give us a ranking of 1824, which is not significant. Let's try the Dodge Viper. I actually like the car over here. It's a reasonably good car. Let's try to upgrade a little bit. Okay, and then of course we get some more tokens for upgrading the car. And I'm also going to increase the acceleration. I don't want to utilize too many points because perhaps there is something we can buy from the shop. So let's see what we can buy from the store, because that is one of the goals, is to actually buy something from the Legend store. Is there something that is going to be helpful? Well, nothing really interests me. Thank you very much, store, for being completely useless. I shall be buying nothing. This is something that we should all remember when we're shopping online. Sometimes, even though things present themselves, you have to ask yourself a question. Do I really need this? Because sometimes things might seem like a good deal and then you're just buying, I don't know, man, like a 5th pair of shoe or something like that, just because Amazon or like Myntra had some kind of a sale. So always ask yourself if you're making purchases that are necessary. And through these times of the coronavirus, just where in India over here, we're in the middle of a proper lockdown, and there's several countries in the world that are in the middle of a lockdown. And I don't know if you feel this or not, but I'm convinced that many things that I believed that I needed, I feel like we don't really need too much for everyday living. Let's also acknowledge the privileged position that we're in when we say stay at home, so that we actually have a home to stay in. There's a lot of people who don't have the luxury just of having a home. It can be quite difficult, but also difficult is doing anything nice right now on this race, because we had a really rubbish crash up ahead. Okay, the barrel roll will help increase some of the nitrous that's available. Okay, we're going to get another shock wave of nitrous. We're going to try and get a barrel roll here. Oh, we got 2 barrel rolls. It gives us the ability to do another shockwave. And we have knocked that person down, unfortunately. But here we're going to continue. Just barrel rolling, gathering nitro, and then shock waving away. We're not making a whole lot of progress, you guys. This is, yeah, just not ideal. Oh, nearly crashed over there. That would have cost us some valuable time. And we're close to the finish line. We have come second last, and this is really bad. It has thankfully not affected our rating. But yeah, we're in the silver league and we don't have a car that is worthy really of playing in the silver league. I do not wish to watch an ad, you guys, so we're going to miss out, and I will live with not having to watch another stupid ad where another woman needs to be rescued from one man by another man. Oh god. So let's claim a body part. And this is not a penis envy joke, but let's claim all rewards. Okay, we got some nice blueprints and we got a new rear bumper. Okay, thank you for that bumper, I guess. Thank you, Asphalt. So we're done with playing 3 multiplayer races. Let's play some daily events. So I figure what we're going to do right now, this is what I have just made the decision that we're just going to complete everything and complete our daily goal combo so that we can get these 15 tokens. So I'm going to play daily event. I think we have 2 more daily events to go. Okay, 8 hours left for that. 39 days left for this. Oh god. Yeah, 8 hours it is. I don't have the patience to play a race that is going to take 39 days before you can see the results of it. I mean, it is nice sometimes to have some long-term goals and things like that, but sometimes long-term is too long-term, you know, like any plans you may have made, you know, to hang out with some of your friends. Let's catch up, you know, like next week. And then there was like, yeah, metro lockdown. So this is what has happened. Hope you guys are actually staying safe and staying at home and also just keeping sanity while you guys are stuck at home. These are difficult times, and sometimes you want to just remember that it might not really be what you have chosen to do, but sometimes it's just important to remember that sometimes things are out of our control, and we have to accept the things that are out of our control, because some things are just that way, you know. There are things that we can control, there are things that we can't control, and it is helpful to know the difference between those two so that you're not stressing out about the things that are anyways not going to change, no matter how much you stress out about them. So right now we're not going to stress out about this race over here. Seems like we're doing fine. We have someone on our tail, but I think we're going to be all right. We made some progress. Mostly it helps a lot to actually have a nitro shockwave when you're in the air, because there is much lesser resistance from the tires being on the road. So this is just important. This is a super windy, bendy kind of a course. So the temptation is always to hit nitro, but you want to hit nitro at an appropriate time so that you're not just banging into things. So we finished that race nicely. We came first, and I think that puts us, where does that put us in terms of our score? Did we make it to the top 15%? Yeah, we did. Okay, so that was done. I think let's play just one more daily event that we haven't touched. What is this? It's the Open Class Cup. It gives you the rewards that you get for blueprints for cars of A class, B class, C class, D class, as well as S class. Okay, let's try to get a class B car. So for that we have to finish up. Yeah, this is what we need to do. These are the options of cars that we might win if we did this. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's try to beat 139 seconds with a B class. With a B class car. Let's head to B class. I know I'm looking for the Lamborghini. This is what I'm doing. Alright. This is really nice. Look at the speed on this, you guys. 380 something. A really crap handling. But yeah, increasing the volume here. Let's see what we can do and what kind of blueprints we win. Sometimes these races, you will race your ass off and then give you a blueprint of like a car that is already maxed out, and then you earn some terrible trade cards that are just completely useless sometimes. So I can get really frustrated sometimes when that happens. But let's see. There's no way to make any assumptions, just like we're not going to make any assumptions about the duration of this lockdown. We just take it one day at a time, exactly like an addict, and just figure things out, do what needs to be done, and don't forget to breathe. Always stay calm and drive on, and we're going to do exactly that. We have some kind of a lead, but at this point I don't believe that it's a very stable lead. Let's see how we can do here. Just gather a nitro bottle, go ahead, power through. It's nice to avoid bumping into things so that you can get max advantage of acceleration. Oh no, that is an example of something that cost us time. I dislike when that happens. I also dislike when I take a dip into the pool. This is not even Ganpati Bappa Moria time. I don't know, man. This is going to cost us, but that's all right. Let's figure things out from here. All right. Okay, don't come in my way, person. Don't do this. So we're gonna finish second. This is what that crash costed us, and that's okay. We have completed our daily goal of playing 3 daily events, and we did beat 1 minute 39 seconds, just about beat 139 seconds, and so we got a nice I'm gonna miss out on the ad. Thank you very much. Yeah, there is. I don't feel like it's missing out on a lot when you miss out on like rubbish ads over there. So we got some nice blueprints, you guys. This is helpful. Much better than. Oh, very cool. We got some nice rare cards too. That was really neat. Hey, this is very cool. Um, we played 3 daily events. That is nice. We have to claim 2 more card packs from the shop. We just have one of these things left to complete the daily goals, but I would like to actually win some of these over here. So let's see. We want to beat 1 minute and 35 seconds with the Class A car. I already know the car that I'm going to get. It's the Aston Martin Vulcan. This is what we're going to do. Okay handling, but really good acceleration, good top speed, really good nitro. These are cars that are designed for speed and not necessarily for stability. So it becomes the driver's responsibility to focus on just driving safe. That's not a Salman Khan joke at all. But we're going to continue to drive in 3, 2, 1, and off we go. At the beginning, I usually like to rev up a little bit, gain some nitro bottles, and then we're going to go ahead. So sometimes collateral damage will happen. You will knock people down even if you don't want to. Sometimes you will knock yourself down. even though you definitely don't want to, unless, of course, you're self sabotaging. In those cases, you want to speak to a therapist. But sometimes accidents happen and you want to just continue um, keeping good perspective, staying calm, and just carry on. Actually, I would also recommend, to whenever you're in the middle of these kinds of games where there's a whole lot of players and it can get really crowded sometimes. So it is helpful to always keep some distance from people. And, yeah, sometimes it's helpful to not even bother with knocking people down. It actually, you can do yourself much benefit from just focusing on just driving, um, and that is always helpful. I'm gonna go straight because I don't want to risk falling into the water again. This is going to be like too often, so let's not do that. um, let's gather. Oh no. Okay then. All right, we have fallen down to a place we didn't want to be, but okay, we can deal with that. We're very close to the end. We're going to finish at 3. That's acceptable, I guess. It's all right. The question is, did we complete our task on time? Of course, we have not. Nobody did. Oh, we did. Okay, 140. How is that possible? How did we win this? Oh, yeah, so we did not. This is already done. I was like, wait, how is this possible? We have not beat 135 with a Class A car, so we have won nothing. So this has been a bit of a waste of time, but that's okay. What else do we have over here? We have just one goal to complete. Let's try to apply and import part. Ooh, we should play special events, you guys. Let's finish playing 3 special events. And once we're done with the special events, oh, this is so nice. Okay, interesting. Let's figure this out. If we got 5 seconds of airtime, 4 shock waves, and we have to beat 120. Alright, we can do this. 5 seconds, 4 shock waves, and 120. Those are the 3 things that we want to accomplish. Sometimes it's really tricky when you're in the middle of a race and you have multiple goals to accomplish. So you want to always remember and make a mental note of the fact that there are 3 things to do so that you're not forgetting. So I believe 5 seconds of airtime is pretty organically going to happen anyways. Shockwaves 4 will happen anyways. So basically, you just want to beat 120. This is what we're going to do. Okay. Definitely got a lot of airtime over there. That is not a shockwave, so I'm going to just build my shockwave up, try to get this nitro bottle on the weight so that we can enhance and extend some of this good shockwave. Shockwaves are a really good way to, if you're concerned about, wall riding and things like that. Shockwaves will always make sure that your speed is not getting impeded. That actually you can do a much better job of wall riding if you use perfect nitro. But perfect nitro sometimes I think it can just be a waste of time because it lasts longer, but it's a slower kind of impact. So we're just going to focus on just maintaining lead over here, but I'm really trying very hard to find shortcuts so that we can finish this race in less than 120. Let's see. Yep, we did it. That was very cool. Well done. We're actually using a car that is much worse than everybody else. I think we did it. So cool. We got airtime, we got shockwaves, and we beat 120 seconds. Well done. Good. Do we want to watch an ad? I think we do. Let's take a look at it. It's going to be such a fuck all ad. I'm just... Imagine peeking
other times I'm about to fall.
Yes.
Sometimes I gotta wonder what I'm doing here at all.
What are they
Sometimes
doing?
in my mind I just sit here and I'm
Making her
guessing. How
eyes
can I
big,
find the answers? I don't
giving
even
her
got any
an
questions.
unrealistic
Sometimes I'm at the
pout,
peak and other
and
times I'm
just
about
some
to
lines
fall.
and
Sometimes I gotta wonder.
yes, Facetune, photo editor. No, thank you. It's just exhausting, the amount of pressure that there is, like to appear, like for appearances and like physical outward appearances. And this is not just even for women anymore. And this is not the way that you want gender equality to work. Just men and women, everyone just struggling to achieve such unrealistic standards of just physical appearance in terms of body size and weight and a certain look, and all of that is just so insane. Let's try to play two more of these. Let's try to, yeah, just do exactly what we did the last time. We want to beat 120 seconds, and that's naturally going to happen. We will anyways be using at least 4 nitro shockwaves, and we're definitely going to get an airtime of more than 5 seconds. But that's a pretty beat up car. Oh god, this is like monsoons in Bombay, when there's so much keychad on the road that your car ends up looking like this, no matter what, no matter how much you have cleaned it. So some unintentional knockdowns. I'm going to use a shockwave in the air. Always good to have some time there. I'm gonna try and get this. Yep, always nice to have some access to some of those nitro bottles over here. We're bending through the turn. Very important to navigate really smartly, because every time you bump into something you lose acceleration. So this is really nice. I'm going to spin here. This allows you to gain a lot more. You just fills up your nitrous gas really over here, and that has cost us our lead, but we can make up for it right here. Okay, we're going to focus on just maintaining our lead, driving as quickly as possible, avoiding as many bumps as possible, and just going straight to the finish line. And we've completed this too, just within 1 minute 20 seconds, but we did 5 seconds airtime, shock waves, and we beat 120 seconds. So we got all of those points. This is great. So now we're just going to collect our blueprints over here. Let's see what blueprints we got. Oh, we just got some credits. Pretty chindi amounts of credits. Seriously, 918 credits. I can't believe this shit. Worked so hard to beat 120 seconds, and you give me 918 credits. Thanks, Asphalt. I am very displeased by that, but we're going to do this once more and finish our third special event for the day, and that should give us that extra 15 tokens, and we will complete it. We will have completed our daily goals. This is what my daily goals are now that I'm stuck at home, lockdown time, Sunday evening, nothing much to do. The car has not gotten dirtier this time, and we're going to go off again. Alrighty, off we go again. Gather some of that stuff, fly away mid-air. Are we gonna gather another nitro bottle? Yes, we are. Another nitro shockwave. Let's see if we can get this. Yes, we can. Alright, at this point it is mostly running commentary, but this, sometimes when you keep playing a certain race courses, you get familiarized with what the course really looks like and what it entails. So you can navigate a little bit better, you can anticipate turns better, you know what might actually end up happening. So these are just things that you can already do. Sometimes it helps to play some of these multiplayer races and special events, because it helps you familiarize yourself with not just your car, but also with the race course, which sometimes you can end up seeing in some of the races that you will play in career mode. So that stuff can end up being really, really cool, because it could really help you win at a race only because you are more familiar with what it looks like. And we have made it again. This is really cool. So this is not really a race against other people, it's just a race against time, but we did well over here. But we did get airtime, we got shockwaves, and we beat the race time. Let's see what kind of rubbish blueprints. We had better get more than 918 credits for this, you guys. Let's see what Asphalt has to offer. 718. Are you serious? Oh my god, this gives me zero motivation to continue to do this right now. I am going to just gather my tokens and just be done with it. I've completed my daily goals and I'm hugely underwhelmed by my rewards. And perhaps that's a good thing. You don't want to reward addiction to gaming. So in many ways, this is probably appropriate. I'm going to call this an end of a race. Thanks for driving with me, and it has been fun having you along for this ride. I will see you the next time that I play. Until then, stay home, stay safe, stay sane, and I'll see you next time. Bye.